right. So what we're going to run through, we'll run through one more time, just that kind of same example that we just did with the ornament. My mockup template's already going to be set up, but this will give you a good idea of kind of how fast it can be to create new products in AnywherePOD once you have this set up. So what I'm going to do here is go to my product catalog, and we're going to come over to ornaments. And I'm just going to look at Printify here. So I'm going to go to Printify only. And then for our SwiftPOD ornament, I know that's on page 2 here. So we're going to come here to SwiftPOD, and we're going to go to Start Designing. Now from here, if I'm using something other than Canva, I would upload a PNG file here. In this case, I'm using Canva. So I'm just going to say Add from Canva here. And we want page 1 to start with. So I'm going to go to Import Layers, as that will import all of my text fields and everything set up. And we'll have my design all set up where all I need to do is check the fields that are personalized. So we're going to do personalized year, and then we'll also do personalized name. And then I'm also going to go ahead and put Emily on top here. So we have this in the same order as my design. And since I imported from Canva, that's literally all that I need to do. Everything's set up for this product. When I click on Create Product, this is now going to go through and generate my placeholder artwork for me. I already previously came into the Add Mockup Template section here and added this mockup template. So my mockup template is set up and ready to go here for me as well. So here is my custom mockup that I had. And if I refresh, I should have my vendor mockups available here as well that would be available for us to select from. From here, of course, we can set our title tags and description. You can do that with AI. We'll be covering that more in particular on Wednesday. Down here, I'm also going to put in my personalization instructions. I'd say enter the name and date you would like on the ornament. Example, Emily, and 2025. And then let's also add our design option here. So we said we're going to do a design, and this is going to be a deer. So I want to hit save on that before I add my other variation. So this has my initial product created now with my custom mockup. The only thing I didn't do yet was that title tags and description. So optionally, if you have additional variations to add, in this case, we're going to add a giraffe. This would also be how you would add different colored backgrounds or other artwork variations or other products, any of that type of stuff that we talked about that you can do with the add variants functionality. So I'm going to go to add variants.
Sorry, I'm just going to stop you right here. So really, if that's all if you just had that one design and that's what you wanted up, just send it. You're done right here. This is just to show you one more functionality that you could add. But at this point, you're done with that listing. All you would need to do is just go back to the screen, Chris. Sorry.
Yep, you're good.
And all you have to do is click set Etsy listing or set it to your Shopify store.
You'd create new Etsy listing is what you'd want.
Sorry, create new Etsy listing. Yep. So you would be done. That would be the process. Okay, now continuous variations.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Would it bring it in as a draft?
Yes. So I just clicked on create new Etsy listing. That is going to publish it to Etsy as a draft. So I can view that in my draft list. Or if I click on this green Etsy link, you can see here there's a view on Etsy button. And if I click on that, it's going to go ahead and open that product up directly inside of Etsy with everything set and configured here, how I had it in AnywherePOD. Okay, so just to round out, so we've finished the same example that we did earlier. I'm going to go to add variants, and I'm going to go back to my ornaments here. And in this case, we're going to select that same ornament. So I'm going to go again to SwiftPOD here, and we'll add from Canva again. This time we had our giraffe on page 2. We'll say import layers. And on this one, we just have the name. So we'll mark that as personalized. And when I click on update product, it'll add that variant to my listing here. And I can just rename this one to be giraffe. And we'll hit save on that. So now that has my giraffe option here. So since I already published to Etsy, we were talking about some of the flexibility that we have. We can actually update our Etsy listing since we've already published it over. If I just go to update listing, and I can check my variants and images. So all those new updates get sent over. And when I hit update listing, it's going to actually publish those updates over to Etsy for me. So now when I go to view on Etsy and I go to my variations, you'll see now I have the option for deer and my option for giraffe.